Someone insults you. Your heart races, your jaw tightens, your blood begins to boil. You feel the urge to strike back with a sharper word, a louder shout, or a crushing blow. You think you are fighting for respect. You are actually surrendering. The moment you react to a provocation, you have handed over the keys to your internal kingdom. You have told the world, you have the power to change my state. You have the power to control my emotions. You are my master. In the arena of tactical psychology, the first person to react is the person who has lost. Reaction is a leash, and as long as you are reactive, someone else is holding it. Today, we cut the leash. We are diving into the art of non-reaction. This is not about being a doormat. It is about becoming the mountain that the storm breaks against. We are going to explore why silence is the most aggressive weapon you can wield, and how to win every battle by doing absolutely nothing. Welcome to the Citadel. Before we proceed with the protocols of silence, identify yourself. This assembly is for the few who seek mastery over the self. If you are here to build a mind of iron, subscribe and mark your presence. We are building a brotherhood of the unyielding. Do not just watch, commit. Tell the algorithm you are no longer a victim of your impulses. Understand this. Every provocation is a test of your frame. When a man insults you or a situation turns into chaos, the world is offering you bait. It wants to see if you will bite. Why? Because when you react, you become predictable. When you become predictable, you become manageable. Tactical psychology teaches us that an emotional man is an exploitable man. If I know what makes you angry, I own you. I can pull your strings whenever I choose. Most people spend their entire lives being puppeteered by the opinions of strangers, the comments on a screen, and the trivial dramas of the office. They are reactive units. They have no core, no weight. The sovereign soul does not take the bait. He understands that an insult is merely air, a vibration in the atmosphere. It only becomes a weapon if you allow it to enter your mind and transform into an emotion. Stop treating the noise of the world like it is a command. It is just noise. Let it pass through you like wind through the trees. The tree does not scream at the wind. It simply remains rooted. The most powerful response to a provocation is no response at all. Silence is not an absence of power. It is a terrifying manifestation of it. Imagine a man screaming at you, red-faced, desperate for a reaction. You look at him, not with anger, not with fear, just looking. You offer him nothing, no defense, no counterattack, no movement in your facial muscles. What happens? The silence becomes a vacuum. It sucks the energy out of his aggression. He expected a fight. He found a void. In that void, his own insecurity begins to grow. He realizes he has no power over you. He realizes he is performing for an audience that doesn't care. This is the tactical void. When you refuse to react, you force the other person to confront their own insanity. You are the mirror. By doing nothing, you are showing them exactly how weak they are. Silence creates pressure. It creates gravity. It forces the opponent to keep talking to fill the gap. And the more they talk, the more they expose their own vulnerabilities. Let them exhaust themselves. You remain the mountain. Stoicism teaches us that between the stimulus and the response, there is a space. In that space lies your freedom. The common man has no space. The insult happens, and the reaction follows instantly, like a knee-jerk reflex. He is a biological machine. You must widen the gap. When the world strikes at you, take a breath. Not a frantic breath, but a deep, gut-centered breath. Count to 3. In those 3 seconds, you are making a conscious choice. You are evaluating the situation from the high ground of your intellect. You ask yourself, does this deserve my energy? Most of the time, the answer is no. By widening the gap, you regain the initiative. You are no longer reacting, you are responding, if you choose to respond at all. Usually, the best response is a cold, calculated indifference. Indifference is the ultimate form of dominance. It says, you are so insignificant that you cannot even disturb my peace. That is the ultimate victory. We are halfway through the briefing. Your mind is either sharpening or you are looking for an escape. If you have the iron in your blood to master your impulses, I want you to comment below. I am the mountain. Declare your sovereignty. Let the brothers know that from this day forward, you are the master of your state. Strike the like button if you are ready to kill the boy and let the man lead. If you must respond, do not use words. Words are cheap. Use your eyes. Most men look away when they are uncomfortable, or they glare with hatred. Both are signs of weakness. The sovereign stare is different. It is a calm, unwavering gaze. It is the look a scientist gives a specimen under a microscope. When someone crosses the line, hold their gaze. Do not blink. Do not tighten your face. Just observe them. Let the silence hang in the air for 5, 10, 15 seconds. This is tactical pressure. It triggers a primal fear in the other person. They see that you are not afraid. They see that you are not emotional. They realize they have encountered something they cannot handle. This stare communicates more than 1,000 insults ever could. It says, I see exactly what you are doing and it is beneath me. Once they begin to fidget, once they look away, you have won. You don't need to say a word. You have established frame dominance through the sheer weight of your non-reaction. All external non-reaction is built on internal mastery. You cannot fake a calm exterior if your internal world is a riot. You must build the citadel of the mind. Every day, you must practice voluntary hardship to toughen your skin. If you cannot handle a cold shower, how will you handle a cold-hearted enemy? If you cannot endure the hunger of the belly for a few hours, how will you endure the hunger of the ego to argue with a fool? Discipline is the foundation of non-reaction. You must also practice the art of objective representation. When someone calls you a name, your ego says, "He hurt me." Your reason says, "A person made a sound with their mouth." Strip away the labels, strip away the drama. Only the facts remain, and the facts can never hurt you. Only your judgment of the facts can. If you do not judge the insult as bad, it has no power. It is just data. Master your judgments, and you master the world. Aggression requires fuel. It requires a target that fights back. When you refuse to react, you are depriving the fire of oxygen. The aggressor will escalate at first. They will get louder. They will get nastier. They are trying to find your breaking point. Hold the line. Let them burn through their energy. Let them reveal their cards. By doing nothing, you are winning through attrition. You are staying fresh while they are exhausting their nervous system. By the time they realize their tactics aren't working, they will be drained, embarrassed, and powerless. This is how you win, by doing nothing. You allow the enemy to destroy themselves against your stillness. This is the ultimate tactical sage move. It is the way of the shadow and the way of the mountain. You are the architect of the encounter because you are the only one in control of yourself. Most men live in a state of constant, low-level panic. They are always on edge, always ready to defend their fragile egos. They are exhausted, but you have discovered the secret of the void. You understand that the greatest power is not the power to change others, but the power to remain unchanged by others. To walk through the chaos and remain still. To hear the insults and remain calm. To face the storm and remain rooted. This is the sovereign soul. This is the warrior mindset. When you master non-reaction, you become unshakable. You become a law unto yourself. The world will try to pull your strings. Let them pull. They will find that they are attached to a mountain. And mountains do not dance for anyone. This briefing is now complete. The knowledge is yours. The application is your burden. For the next 24 hours, I challenge you. Do not react to a single negative stimulus, no matter how small. If someone cuts you off in traffic, silence. If someone makes a rude comment, silence. Watch your own internal heat. Breathe through it. Maintain your frame. If you are a part of this order, share this message with one man who is currently a slave to his emotions. Subscribe to Tactical Sage 365 to continue your training. We don't offer entertainment. We offer the iron. Go now. Walk into the world. Be the silence that roars. The Citadel is watching.